Hey guys, Devon from Devon Rachel here.
And Sydney of Sydney Style. And this is Petite
and Tall. So thank you guys so much for giving us your questions and comments from our last Q&A session. We had a blast doing it, and we're really excited to have another Q&A session this week, yay! And next week, yay! So let's get to our questions.
Okay. Devon, you want to take the first?
Sure. So Nicole asks, I love heels to make myself look taller, but I don't always feel like it's appropriate. When is the right time to wear heels, and when should I keep it casual?
Well, I feel like there's no wrong time to wear heels unless you're at a park or somewhere where it's sinking down.
Or playing sports.
Yeah, or playing sports, obviously. But there's all different types of heels. For example, I'm wearing a stiletto right now. I wouldn't wear these to the office, but I'd wear a pump. Maybe for something what's more conservative, you can wear a chunkier heel. There's different types of heels for different types of occasions.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Occasions are very important. You don't want to look like at your sister's bar mitzvah, so let's just keep it chill.
And I think also it's how much leg you show. So like if you're wearing a super mini skirt, a chunkier heel, longer skirt, a more stiletto. Right. So it's all about balance.
Definitely.
Like we always say.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is from Stacy. Stacy said, I can't afford to buy new clothes all the time. Who can?
Yeah.
So are there any tips I can do to make my outfits look like new ones?
Ooh, great question. There's definitely so many ways you can make yourself look super, super expensive at very cheap. I think one of the best ways is to, I know it takes a lot of time, but to going to thrift stores. I find my best like blazers and belts at the thrift stores.
Yeah, you can get really cool pieces.
Yeah, you do. And you have to be willing to dig. But if you have a Saturday, go dig, and you can find some really cool pieces, I think.
Or find a friend who has patience, like Devon, to take you, because I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
So if you're more like me, you can also go to like a Forever 21 or H&M and get some more, less expensive pieces. Another thing that both of us like doing is if we have a night in, we're having a glass of wine or something, play with outfits in your closet. So, take those leopard pants and be like, how many ways can I mix them?
Right.
That's what I do on my blog all the time, and we do it in our personal lives.
Right. Definitely, use clothes through the seasons. Keep them. If you're going to wear them again, you can wear them again. Like we said, you can wear them a million times, and don't throw something away just because you feel like it's so last season.
Yeah, because it all comes back.
It does.
It does. Throw it away if it has holes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Okay, so let's see. Speaking of,
here it is.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, great question. Caroline asks, "Where is your go-to store to buy heels?"
Ooh,
that's a hard one. That's a hard question. It depends on if it's expensive or inexpensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for expensive, once a year, sometimes twice, I'll splurge on a really expensive shoe, like my Louis Vuittons that I got last year that I wear excessively. I have to get them repaired, actually. So I go to Nordstrom just because they have an awesome return policy. So if you need a different size, they're really good with that. For less expensive, I've kind of been loving JustFab recently. Like these are from JustFab.
They have great shoes.
Super cute. So I go online a lot to buy heels.
I think and as to speak in the middle, I think Sam Edelman always has a great selection of shoes for sandals or booties in the fall.
Cutest booties.
Who else has? I think that's like my favorite one. But
why don't we do, actually, we're going to pin some of our favorite shoes on our Petite and Tall Pinterest board. So I'm Sydney Summer on Pinterest.
And I'm Dev Rachel.
So check us out there, Caroline.
Yes.
Or Caroline. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. So our last question for today, Whitney says, internship season is coming up, and I always want to look my best during an interview. I don't want to seem like I tried too hard, yet I want to look as professional as possible. Is there a certain look for interview outfits?
Ooh, definitely. It's a great question. It depends on where you're interviewing. I think if you're interviewing for more of a fashion forward job, you want to you obviously want to be fashion forward, but you don't want to look like you're trying too hard. So I would say stick to one statement piece, whether it's in your skirt or your jacket or your shirt. I just could keep everything else pretty neutral.
Very neutral. When I was at Style Network, I had this one girl who was applying for an internship, and she walked in a black bandage pencil skirt, a white blouse, and a really cool necklace. So it showed that she was classic, but she had a sense of style. So like Devon said, that one piece, I mean, Devon has some great blazers. I love a necklace, but don't go overboard.
Yeah. You don't want to put too many statement pieces together so they're competing and you're looking like you're wanting to do every trend.
And don't go too tight also. That's another thing. Show your figure. You don't want it all baggy, but definitely this is not a time to be rocking those skin tight outfits. But really great question, and good luck with your internship.
Yeah, great look.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much for listening and watching our Q&A questions. Feel free to comment below and give us all your questions, and please watch next week. We have another Q&A episode coming up, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channels. I'm Devon Rachel Style.
And I'm Sydney Summer, and you can also tweet us throughout this series of Petite and Tall. We've been using the hashtag #ThePT Show. So we love answering you guys on Twitter too.
Yes, so we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.